Welcome to Own Your Words. Congruous. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Congruous. Congruous. It is an adjective. Meaning. 1. Being in agreement, harmony, or correspondence. 2. Conforming to the circumstances, or requirements of a situation, appropriate. 3. Marked or enhanced by harmonious agreement, among constituent elements. 4. The same as, or in agreement with, other facts or principles. Examples. 1. These divisions of the images seem perfectly congruous, but they are not. 2. In all other sauropods known from congruous remains this feature had been reduced already. 3. The wall featured a gate fashioned from recycled boards, all very vernacular and congruous. 4. The okapi is a congruous African animal, but a dinosaur would be an anachronism. 5. To keep late hours seemed to me congruous, with the character of a youthful poet. 6. It is congruous with the nature of polytheism, to admit some measure of toleration. 7. The ages of inquiry and faith should, however, change places, in order to be congruous. 8. Congruous in their decision to adopt a puppy, their only battle was which gender to choose. 9. They occupy the pupil in a way most congruous, with the spontaneous interests of his age. 10. Neither of Dr. Warburton's examples afford a sense congruous to the present occasion. 11. These divisions of the images seem perfectly congruous, but they are not. 12. Jeannie's acquisition of vocabulary, and her ability to use it, was congruous with these patients. Conscious. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Conscious. Conscious. It is an adjective. Meaning. 1. Conscious is an adjective that simply means alert and awake. 2. If you are conscious of something, you notice it or realize that it is happening. 3. If you are conscious of something, you think about it a lot, especially because you are unhappy about it, or because you think it is important. 4. A conscious decision or action is made, or done deliberately with you giving your full attention to it. 5. Someone who is conscious is awake, rather than asleep or unconscious. 6. Conscious memories, or thoughts are ones that you are aware of. Examples. 1. Conscious that he was becoming lightheaded again, he went over to the window. 2. He is acutely conscious that, this transition will bring with it the risk of social unrest. 3. She thought a while and decided that, her conscious life had commenced at Nanny's gate. 4. And then there are those who have made a conscious choice, to leave home permanently. 5. Being conscious is so evidently crucial to our ability to survive as social beings. 6. Maybe it's a memory producing itself, outside your conscious mind, or maybe it's real. 7. People have become much more conscious of the need to exercise regularly. 8. Was it a conscious decision to break up the group, or did it just happen? 9. This makes the expression of emotion a possibly conscious and premeditated behavior. 10. Julia made a conscious effort to appear unconcerned, even though she was very upset. 11. At none of the early stages of undressing was I, in the least conscious of her body. 12. They made way for him silently, conscious of his grim mood and the fault at the fire. Conspicuous. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Conspicuous. Conspicuous. It is an adjective. Meaning. 1. If someone or something is conspicuous, people can see or notice them very easily. 2. Very noticeable or attracting attention, often in a way that is not wanted. 3. Keep your eye on the adjective conspicuous, for something that stands out so much, you notice it right away. 4. Conspicuous success, courage, etc. is very great and impressive. Examples. 1. The award is given for notable, or conspicuous achievement in science. 2. I don't want them stabling their mounts here, it'd be too conspicuous. 3. In no direction was the ability of McClellan so conspicuous as in organizing. 4. Cusco's few tourists are conspicuous, as they explore the old cobbled streets. 5. It evaporated the moment he noticed the conspicuous lack of officers at his shoulders. 6. He spent his money in a conspicuous way, on fast cars and luxury holidays. 7. But what effects do conspicuous colors have on amphibian diversification? 8. Boat designers feel that the days of conspicuous consumption afloat may be numbered. 9. They reinvested in their trades, and indulged in conspicuous consumption at home. 10. Luckily it was a noisy audience, full of children, and her excitement wasn't conspicuous. 11. Every so often she tied a bit of red cloth to a clump of grass or around a conspicuous stone. 12. The conspicuous austerity of the announcement was matched by its calculated simplicity. Contagious. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Contagious. Contagious. It is an adjective. Meaning. 1. A disease that is contagious can be caught by touching people or things that are infected with it. Compare infectious. 2. A feeling or attitude that is contagious, spreads quickly among a group of people. 3. A contagious disease can be by touching someone who has the disease, or by touching an infected object, or by an infected person coughing, sneezing, etc. Near you? Examples. 1. There were fears the contagious disease could wipe out livestock over a wide area. 2. The patient is most contagious, for the first 3 weeks from their earliest symptom. 3. One commonly observed feature of currency crises is their tendency to be contagious. 4. She reaches the same conclusion, swearing is contagious, and mutually reinforcing. 5. There was a phase of anxiety that the separatist impulse might be contagious. 6. They came back pumped with an enthusiasm contagious to the rest of the church. 7. It is almost as if evil is a contagious disease that can be passed from man to man. 8. He clapped and erupted in his wheezing, nasally laugh, the one that was super contagious. 9. As if he thinks I'm not loathly, as though he does not find my mortality contagious. 10. You two sleep in the living room tonight. Maybe it's contagious, I drew Sam a step back. 11. He tore at his blindfold as if it were a contagious body, whose disease he might catch. 12. A smile played around his mouth and, as if it were contagious, spread to my lips. Contemptuous. Meaning with examples. Pronunciation. Contemptuous. Contemptuous. It is an adjective. Meaning. 1. If you insult someone or dismiss them in a hateful way, you're being contemptuous. The difference between being hateful and contemptuous is subtle. It involves disdain. 2. Showing that you think someone or something deserves no respect. 3. If you are contemptuous of someone, or something, you do not like or respect them at all. Examples. 1. So his contemptuous attitude towards democracy and public accountability is no surprise. 2. We find the procedure through which this law has been adopted very contemptuous. 3. Did the salesgirl speak to me in a contemptuous manner because I was wearing dirty jeans? 4. Ministers seem almost contemptuous of public alarm at the changing face of Britain. 5. In this detention center, contemptuous and inhuman attitudes have hardened into set rules. 6. He has been openly contemptuous of Jamal throughout the new hearing. 7. There seems no reason to accept Gibbon's contemptuous estimate of their social position. 8. While the lady at the needle kept up a little running, contemptuous comment. 9. In fact, he had always been rather contemptuous of those who espoused it. 10. They find a dark pleasure in their ability to be so contemptuous of them. 11. She is contemptuous of me simply because I do not agree with her every word. 12. Even though Hiram found the contract terms contemptuous, he still signed the agreement.
If you like the video, please hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos.